Oh, wow. Hey, well, where has Super Dave or Painter Dave been for the last 4 or 5 months? Well, it's been a real busy summer, and we'll go into just quick of that little. We'll go quickly into that. Just wanted to give you a quick update, and we always want to start with my famous quote: "Disgust is a beautiful thing." The day you get disgusted at how the people around you are treating you, or how you've treated yourself, and how little you've achieved, don't blame your faults and your failures on somebody else and then go seek to punish them. Stand up, take responsibility, and just don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Okay, that's a quote from Jim Rohn. Anyway, real quick, just want to give a shout out to Clark Kegley. He's the one that's got this, this stands for life. You know, it's work, pleasure, rest, or whatever. It's life balance, you know. Play, rest, whatever, work. But have a balance in life. It's a great goal to strive for, you know? Yeah, right. And then Vic Johnson on YouTube, keep this in mind. He's got this triangle, you know, with the A, the D, and the F, and D being desire, F being faith, A for action. This is a key that I point out, that if you have a little desire to do something, it's real important, okay? And you have a little faith or a little belief it can happen, go up here, then you have action. Actions, just do a little bit of something. Make a silly YouTube video, anything. Change your daily routine, set some goals. But anyway, watch my other videos to get into that further. But the action, just a little bit of action, reading a book, going into work early, whatever it takes, a little bit of action will feed more desire. And you'll start feeding off it, want to do more, okay? But I'll just go ahead and go right into the quick update here, and we'll just move on, okay? All right, it's October 6, 2018. Journal going okay, so-so. Now, I use the journal every day. I'm not real good at doing everything like I said I was going to do, but I've been working on it. Basically, I started just October 1st, or actually, yeah, September 30th, start writing down a morning entry of how the day's going, because I'm trying to work on some personal development. But anyway, it's been 4 months, or 4 or 5 months. Went to Colorado, got the daughter married. I took the Ukrainian wife and daughter, no Ukrainian daughter, to Grand Canyon, Bryce Canyon, Lake Powell, all that Utah stuff. It's, you know, Horseshoe Bend south of Lake Powell. We took the cruise on Lake Powell. You know, it's a magical place. You ought to try to. There's a reason why, you know, 90% of the people there in the summertime don't speak English, because everybody comes from all over Europe and, you know, all over the planet Earth, because it's such a beautiful place. So you need to check that out. You know, I don't know which is better, or all of Colorado, or Grand Canyon, or Moab, or Grand Escalade Staircase, all the places we've seen. You know, it's just amazing. Bryce, Lake Powell, and do the Rainbow Cruise. The Rainbow Monument Cruise, it takes about 7 hours. It's expensive, but my God, you know, it's just unbelievable. And the slot canyons there in town at Page, Arizona. Anyway, all right, got my taxes done. That's always a 6-month extension. Complete nightmare with the properties and things. Okay, I got a new commitment to try to just focus on one day at a time. And I know it's so cliche, but it works so well. So each day I write down how I did the day before, and that kind of thing. And so I just do one day at a time. It's been really, really working real well. Okay, my goals, general goals, you know, was, about the new commitment one day at a time. I did decide just this week, for 7 days now, I taped, is that supposed to have another P? I'm not a good speller. But I taped to the dash of every car and computer that I will use, okay? A quote out of the Jim Rohn book: income rarely exceeds personal development. Yeah, think about that a little bit. So if you got some personal issues, whatever it is, and it's keeping you from exceeding or going somewhere, don't try to find, you know, some group that's going to say you've been kept down and it's the system and blah, blah, blah. Take your personal responsibility, okay, and develop yourself, school, or whatever you need to do to be better. Okay, that's what I focus on every single day. All right. Anyway, on my business, I just wanted to, one of my goals, since we're talking about the goals just a little bit, I did have a certification on my pest control business in Kansas. Where's it at here? I gotta get my glasses on, and they kind of reflect into the lighting I have, but sorry. Here's my commercial pesticide application certification. I got that from the state of Kansas. And you don't have to have a degree or anything like that, like Missouri and Colorado, once you have 5 years experience. Kansas, they'll just let you study. I'd go into work an hour early every day and study, and then I went and took the test. And I got 4 different core exam, a 92%, pretty good. And then category 70, 91%. Each of these take about an hour and a half, 2 hours to take. Then 91% on this. Is that 2 70s? Well, that's kind of funny. And then 7A, a 94%. That one was, it goes on and on. Anyway, there's 1 core test and 3 certifications. So all I got to do is get a business license, and I can start the company I want to start. Took an awful lot of studying. I wrote that down in my journal, all the cliff notes, and boy, that was a lot of work. That was one of my goals, and I was real happy that I got that done. And one other thing I wanted to point out real quick, all right, no problem. I did work on a model for my business, okay, and I keep these all trademarked, registered, and copyrighted. And, Simon Sinek, watch Simon Sinek's videos, because people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And so this is a business model that I want to, this summer I did go to the Boys and Girls Club every Thursday and paint with I had Rosalie, what a great gal, Benedictine University here in Atchison, Kansas, helped me out. Because we had like 8 kids at a time. It was a complete nightmare. But it was so much fun, you know. I paint with them, and we just don't doodle, you know. We do something that is like a professional piece of art. And I'll just hold this up so you can see it. You're like, oh, wow. We do these like in an hour. And the little kid, the one mother couldn't believe that this is my painting, kind of. But couldn't believe the other little boy did so good. And I pulled a chair out, and I put the 7-year-old on a chair, and I loaded the brush, and I told the parent, I said, watch this. Look what I taught him. The little 7-year-old put these leaves on this tree in about 10 seconds. So I thought it was kind of funny. And he did, but we do things like this, and I've been doing this for 20 years, and the kids have taught me how to teach them. We've gotten better and better, but that's how we volunteer in the community. And we do paintings like this. This is one of mine. And I don't know how it's going to show up, but I'll tilt it because sometimes the lighting makes it look real shiny. But anyway, we do stuff like that, and we do professional art, and it really helps the kids' confidence and this, that, and the other. So anyway, I showed that. So when I get to the model here, you'll see what it's like. This is a business model, okay? This is why I'm starting the business, to take the profits to work with these kids. And I figure if I can do a franchisable business and spend that 50 or 60 grand it's going to take to franchise it, I could sell it worldwide and take all those profits and teach people all over planet Earth how to teach these kids how to do what I just showed you. It's so easy, okay? You can't imagine. But anyway, I just want to pass that on. Anyway, here's the basic business model. We strive to make every community safer and better than ever. One house, one person, one child at a time. How do we do that? Inspiring every child with confidence, financial support of our schools, volunteering in our communities, providing a superior pest control service at a great value. We are hard on bugs, not your wallet. And then, our website's hardonbugs.com, hardonbugs@yahoo.com, and David Beauregard if you want to see me on Facebook and look at more of those kids in the photos. I do have a website, icandrawportraits.com. You can click on the media link, talks more about what I do, but it's this whole idea of the business is to focus on the children and get like-minded people to do that same kind of thing. And I know it'll be successful. I just need to keep working real hard for it, because the more kids we don't help, those are the kids we're letting down. So we just have to keep working on it. Anyway, thank you so much. That's the basic update. And don't miss the next video. I'm taking the book here from Jim Rohn. And I just wanted to say real quick that 7 Strategies to Wealth and Happiness. I get so excited that, I get a book and I just read. And my God, this is, I grew up in the Bible Baptist and Baptist churches and different kind of things like that. And as far as churches go and religion, and this is like a Bible. I mean, there's pages here that every single sentence could be a sermon. And now that I decided to read it again, something in my brain was telling me to read it again. And, you know, I've been working on this all week, and I'm not past page 15, I don't think. There's so much in here. And please don't miss the next video, because we're going to start going through this. And the next one's on discipline. And, you know, this guy was a genius, you know. And this is one of the best books ever. But anyway, we're going to start going through that, so don't miss those videos, really. All right. Send me some notes. Thank you.